has become a Nigerian culture to check the expiring dates of gala before we eat it. Now, there are many other items we don't take serious that can be very harmful to our system. And I think it is important to call some of these items out so that we also add it to the list of the items we check before we consume. One of them is Indomie. Most Nigerians, when it comes to Indomie, will just go straight to put inside pot, put water, begin the warm. We scarcely sit down to even phantom if Indomie has an expiration date. In fact, before we buy the Indomie, we bought the ingredients down already. That is how serious we are with eating Indomie. We don't buy the Indomie to check first whether it is good enough to eat before we talk about the ingredients. We buy the ingredients and we just get the Indomie or send someone to get the Indomie and the water is already boiling before the Indomie comes. That's how serious we are with eating Indomie. And so we consume a lot of Indomies that are expired. Please take out time to check the expiration date of the Indomie you are eating, especially those of you that love eating jumbo pack, that big one. Number 2 is malt. Many of us will go to parties and then we even quarrel and fight if they don't give us malt. I mean, if they even bring you bottled water that is more healthy than malt, we are angry because you came here for a reason. So you fight and argue and make sure that the malt gets to your table. And then when it comes, you don't even check the expiration date. You just open and begin to drink. And some of you even drink and try to get more to take back home. Many of us will even buy malt for parties that we are trying to organize. We don't even check the expiration date. During my wedding, somebody brought a pack of drinks, and glory to God that we checked the expiration date of that pack of drink. They were all expired. Imagine we had given them out for people to drink in that event. Most of us in that event would have, out of our greed, drank more than 1 or 2 and say, yes, I'm a smart person, not knowing that you are killing yourself. The reason why I'm talking about malt, you have different types of malt. It's one of the most consumed drink in Nigeria today, especially when it comes to occasions. And we don't check these things. Do you know that many people, for the sake of not spending so much, they go to factories and ask for expired drinks because they buy those ones cheaper. They know that the people that will consume them in the party, in the wedding, in whatever anniversary will not check the expiration date and they will drink it. So they pay cheaper to buy what is deadly to our health. And it is up to you to protect your system. Number 3, sachet milk. Nigeria, we like taking bread and tea in the morning. It's our culture. And the price of the big milk, the built-in milk is quite expensive. Even the small liquid tea milk is quite expensive. Even the refill is quite expensive. So many of us will opt for the sachet milk. But we still don't check the expiration date. You buy a whole roll, take back home, and you are taking daily. Some of us will even take 2, take 3. Like me, I love taking 2. And we don't even check the expiration date of these things. We just consume. See, when they say there's an increased rate of people battling with kidney problem, these things are not just spiritual attacks. They don't just happen overnight. It is our exposure to some of these products that is causing us to have these issues. And for those of us that love mixing different, you mix milk and Milo, milk and Bovita. So you have sachet for this one, sachet for this one. Please take out time to check these things so your health. The 4th thing is condom. Condom. Do you know that condom has an expiration date? This is why many out there are treating reactions on their private parts and they think it's infection from toilet or one partner they have. No. See, the oil in the condom has an expiration date. And if it's expired and you put it on, it can cause you reaction and cause the woman reaction. So most of these reactions that we are having, we think we start taking antibiotics, start taking that one, damaging our recovery system because too much exposure to antibiotics is not good for us. We rush and take all this and then we return back to the very things that is causing us this damage. And for some of us, we just buy the condom, and because we are ashamed, condoms, they come in pack. And so because we don't want people to see that we have condom in our pocket, we tear the pack that has the expiration date on it and throw away, and then carry the condom inside and put in our pocket. But those of us that are even married, we are not safe from this problem. If you don't have the culture of checking the expiration date of this product called condom, for some of us, our focus is We want to buy quality one that will not bust. Oh God. Most of these products that you see, most of these expensive condoms that are not quickly sold like the cheaper one, most of them get expired. And many of them selling these things don't even check it. So they just sell it to you, and you quickly buy it, tear the carton and throw away. And you use these things that comes with oil. And this oil can cause you reaction. And you see, most of these NGOs, may God help us, they are not as loving as we think they are. They bring these expired products to share to the poor. They know it's expired, but they know that you would not know, and rather you will celebrate them for bringing these things to you. So they bring these things, share them, and then we consume them and face the consequences why they make money off it. Last on the list is chewing gum, sweets, and chocolates. They do have an expiration date. Unfortunately, many of these wraps, we don't have the expiration dates on them, but they do expire. So imagine that you are constantly engaging chewing gum, chocolates, sweets, candies, and all of that. These things can go into your gut and cause you health problems. There was a time I used to have acne at my back here. Whenever I go into any long fast, I realize that they don't appear, they will all disappear. But whenever I return back to some of the things I consume after my long fast, they appear again. And so I realized that this has to do with what I was eating. I started checking the things I was eating. As I was cutting things away, the acne began to reduce more and more until I stopped seeing them. Truly, our body reacts to the gut health we have. If your gut, your stomach has a lot of wrong things in them, it will show on your skin. God has created the body in a way that it wants you. It shows you what is wrong with you inside. So do not take what appears on your skin for granted, especially this thing we call pimples, and you just take it for granted. Pimples is a warning of what is wrong in you. Like me, if I eat too much groundnut, I react. I have pimples on my face. So for me, I know that groundnut affects me on my face. So do not take these things for granted. Take out time to, in fact, not just this product alone, anything you want to consume, make it a habit to check the expiration date, because people are wicked, people are evil. Many people in their stores, things are expired and they just quickly find who they can sell it to, and you will come and buy it cheaper thinking that you have gained. No, they are cheating you and they are doing you bad, and you're doing yourself bad.